Hi, this is Dr. Schmidt at the Nutritional Healing Center of Ann Arbor. This video is about 3 ways to get into ketosis. And the third way is the easiest and fastest. But let's talk about this one first. It's just fasting. So a water fast, for example, maybe in 7 days, you would get into ketosis around day 3.5 or 4 maybe. Everybody's different. And while your body's trying to get into ketosis or into fat burning mode, you'll have keto flu symptoms. That's where your blood sugar is diving down, you're losing your energy, your brain's not working very well, and then your cells realize that they need to start burning fat. So then once they start burning fat, your energy comes back, your brain comes back, and that may take 3.5 or 4 days. Now there's variations on this on the fast. You could do a bone broth fast, which is basically salt and water and fat. You could eat those 3 things separately. So like 2 teaspoons of salt in a 24-hour period, plus 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So the salt has all the minerals, and then the fat here loads the fat up in your blood to help increase the ketone production, and then therefore the mitochondria in the cells start using the fat as fuel. So there's some tricks to get you through a fast, basically, and that's what I just kind of explained to you. So when you get into the numbers of fats and like grams of fat, protein, and carbohydrates, it comes down to these ratios: how much fat grams versus protein plus carbs. So during a fast, your fats would be very high versus the protein and carbs, which are both sugar. Once they're in the blood, it's sugar. So when you don't eat any food, the sugar goes down to 0, or like very, very little, to like, let's say 5 milligrams in your blood, and then the fats go up because your body starts releasing fat to use it as fuel. So there's the ratio. Fats would be very high, and the proteins and carbs very low in the blood. I hope this makes sense to you. The second way to get into ketosis is a high-fat diet with adequate calories. So as an example, we have 1-to-1 ratio of fat to protein and carbs. If you're having 100 grams of fat to 100 grams of protein and carbs, that's about 1,300 calories. So now the protein has to be higher than the carbs. So let's say my thumb is protein, the carbs are my pinky, you want the protein higher. Then here's the fat, you want that fat to be equal to or greater than both protein and carbs. Then you take both and you increase them or decrease them depending on how many calories you need. So you can do that with a 2-to-1 ratio of fat to protein and carbs, so 140 grams of fat to 70 grams of protein and carbs. And you could just increase the gradient. If you have a kid with epilepsy, it's a 4-to-1 ratio for maybe 10 years. And but you have to have adequate calories during the whole time. If you have cancer, it's the same kind of thing. Now you want to get out of ketosis sometimes, and I go over that in other videos. Okay, the third way to get into ketosis, it's lower in calories, and it's a good ratio. It's called the fasting mimicking diet. It's been in the research now for about 7 years, and I found out about it recently from one of my YouTube commenters, and plus I was at a seminar 3-4 weeks ago, and one of the speakers said that the fasting mimicking diet is the holy grail, and those are his words. Now, I just had an employee, a practitioner in my office last week. She did this, and in 24 hours she was in ketosis with no keto flu symptoms at all, which is awesome. And in the morning it's 1 avocado, and in the afternoon or evening for dinner it's 1 avocado, plus a green drink. Here I brought, this is the one that we carried. This is called Greens First. It has 59 different plants in it and other ingredients like probiotics and enzymes and fiber, but barley grass juice powder and tart cherry, broccoli, spinach, so 59 different ingredients. So when you're consuming a green drink like this, along with these avocados, and the avocado is a 2-to-1 ratio, but you're telling your body, hey, we're not starving. You're getting food, you're getting fat, protein, and carbs, and you're getting a ton of minerals and phytonutrients from the plants, and enzymes, and probiotics. You're not starving. So the body goes gently into ketosis with no keto flu, and does it very quickly, like 24 hours. And so, again, measured with the Precision Extra machine, and it's a ratio called the GKI ratio, glucose ketone index, and you can look that up to see if you're truly in ketosis. Testing urine and testing breath isn't adequate enough. The blood test is the best way to do it. So there you go, the fasting mimicking diet. Simple. Okay, so you do this 5 days in a row, once a month, and that should do wonders for you as long as you're maintaining your health and just trying to have a healthy lifestyle. You want to vary your diet into ketosis and out. So if you do this 5 days on, once a month, that'd be really, really good. All right, I hope this helps. Please comment in the comment section with any questions, and I'd love to hear success stories. I'd love to hear your input on any of these 3 versions of getting into ketosis. All right, thanks for watching.